Most people think they can get a cheaper oil change somewhere else, but at Lewis Ford, our oil changes are both professional and affordable. With our oil change 4-pack, you get 4 conventional oil changes for just $69.99. That's just $17.50 an oil change. Then you'll have the peace of mind knowing that your car or SUV is being taken care of by a factory-trained employee at a price you can afford. Schedule your oil change today at Lewis Ford of Dodge City and mention the oil change 4-pack. Lewis Ford, open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Joy Chiropractic post-game wrap-up show. You just heard Cole Trent go over the team stats. I'll run through the individual ones right quick. Once again, Garden City wins the Highway 50 rivalry 66-57. Just some of the highlights for Garden City. Their leading scorer, Abigail Green, put up 16 tonight, 6 of 18 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3 to go along with 6 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. She did foul out of the ball game, but that was with about 45 seconds to go, and it really didn't end up mattering. 3 other players for Garden City had 12. Jada Washington, Dominique Johnson, who had a double-double, had 17 boards in this one. And Taylor Roberts had 12 to go along with 2 rebounds and 6 assists and 5 steals. Conks, your leading scorer was Michaela Ewing. She had 16 in the ball game, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line to go along with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. Kyra Trice was 1 for 3 from the field and 1 for 2 from the line with 3 points. She had 5 boards and 1 steal. Leading assist for the Conks was Allie Baker. She was 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 4 from the line, had 5 points, 4 boards, 4 assists to go along with 2 steals. Another notable, Kaylin Maple had 3 points. She's the leading rebounder for the Conks with 6. All 6 were defensive rebounds, as the Conks only brought down 8 offensive rebounds in the ballgame. And 3 points to go along with 3 steals in 25 minutes of action. We'll take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll pick your Joy Chiropractic player, or your Dodge City Dental Care player of the game.
Do you need to clean out a garage or shed sometime soon? Need someone to come pick it up? Call B&E Waste Systems of Dodge City and they can help you out. They serve Ford, Hodgman, Meade, and Edwards counties and specialize in roll-off and construction containers. They even provide regular service routes and one-time pickups to residential, commercial, and rural clients. Contact B&E today at 225-6580 or swing by 2301 Central Avenue to experience just how competitive their prices really are. B&E Waste Systems, you deserve a locally owned choice.
Welcome back to the Joy Chiropractic post-game wrap-up show. We are just got done with the women's game, ending the game ending 66 Garden City, 57 Dodge City. Dodge City falling in the Highway 55 rivalry. And now it is time for the Dodge City Dental Care player of the game. And at this point, I'm going with Michaela Ewing. She had overall, I mean, she had probably the biggest impact on the court, not just with her points, but she had a lot of defense. She played really good defense. She had a lot of hustle. I mean, she was really all over the court.
Yep, she was also part of the run when the Conks were down 18. She helped, was a big part of the run to bring them back within single digits. They weren't able to get all the way back, but she had 16 points in the game. She was 7 of 10 from the field, played 24 minutes, had a steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. So, congratulations to Michaela Ewing on being the Dodge City Dental Care player of the game. About 9 minutes away here from the start of the men's game. For Cameron Burney and Cole Trent, thanks for listening. We'll come back, and Damon's going to do the post-game wrap-up show with, Coach Lowell.
All right.
Hey, Bill, you ever been to a chiropractor?
No, I haven't, but I did have someone stand on my back. They stayed at the Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Well, that's no good. Let me put you in contact with a real chiropractor. Dr. Jason Joy, located at 900 West Frontview, Suite 101. He specializes in sports medicine, acupuncture, soft tissue, and rock tape. You know what rock tape is, Bill?
Nope.
I'll have Dr. Joy tell you all about it. Give him a call today at 620-225-8677.
Jimmy John's, fresh baked, fresh chopped, fresh made. Now that's fresh. Subs so fast you'll freak. Subs your way, Jimmy's way, or any way. You name it, Jimmy will do it. Having a group event, office lunch, or last-minute meeting, call Jimmy's. No crowd too big, no hunger too great. Visit Jimmy John's and tell them to Jimmy up your sub. These sandwiches are approved by Mama's Super Seal. Have the Jimmy. The address is 1601 West Wyatt Earp, or give them a call at 620-371-6803. Open from 10 to 10. Have the Jimmy.
Welcome back to the Joy Chiropractic Postgame Wrap-Up Show. And Coach Lowell, you didn't get the W, but the girls played so much better tonight than Saturday.
We competed tonight.
Yeah.
We competed. That's a step in the right direction. But, we talked about, and you can look at my scout, and the number one thing I put down for their offense is shoot it and go rebound it.
Right.
And we give up 16 offensive rebounds the first half, and just give me like the two that lead the end of the clock three-pointers,
right.
And we're up at the half. So that's something that they do a great job defensively, but they got to finish plays. So it's a process. I've been talking about it, and I've got to believe in it too. So
right.
We did things well. We shot the ball well. I thought we did a better job taking care of the basketball tonight. But, you got to have a complete game. You've got to have you can't just shoot it and then not do other things. I thought we defended our butts off tonight.
Right.
I thought we did good things offensively. I thought, we attacked. We got to the free throw line. I'd like to see us make some more free throws, but, we'll grow. But the rebounding, and that's our number one thing every night when we play is you got to rebound the basketball. And right now there's no excuse for us. We've got the size. We can compete on the glass. It's just determination to go get it. In the second half, after we talked about it, there's some girls that they went after it and
right.
Got some rebounds for us.
And Michaela Hewing, her best offensive performance, 7 of 10 from the floor, and it looks like and I don't know, is she streaky? Or is she going to be able to score once you get her going and everything?
Once we get her going, I think she's going to be all right. And she's just, the one big thing for her is she's got to learn to play a little bit lower than she does right now. She likes to play up and down, but she plays lower, and she's going to be all right.
Yeah, and tonight, I made the deal. That 7-minute mark, they got up by 5 on us. They hit a 3 down on us. And then, boom, 6 minutes, and then they had it up to double digits, and we just never could recover after that.
Yeah, we just, we couldn't get back over that hump, and we came out to start the second half, and we take into the lead. We get some defensive stops, come down, get some baskets, but then, again. Finishing. You got to, okay, now you're back in it. Now you got to, make that extra push, and that's the thing, is that extra effort. It's not easy.
Yeah. And I also made the comment to you before we went on air. I know you got all freshmen but one, but I love watching you coach freshmen.
It's fun. It's made me. It's made me a better coach. I get frustrated at times, but we keep going back, and I'm back pulling out practice plans from 10 years ago and seeing what I was doing, and am I missing something, or do I need to change, and talking to mentors and people, what do we need to do? How do we do, how do we get them to do certain things, and getting tips. So, not only are we growing as a team, but they're really helping me grow as a coach, and I think make myself better too, to make them better.
Yeah, well, good game, much better effort. Got another tough one on Saturday.
Back at it at the SAC.
Yeah, at the SAC, man. Coach Lowe, I appreciate the time. Once again, women lose to Garden City 66-57. We'll be back and take a look at your men's action. You're listening to the Conch Radio Network. Hey, Mom and Dad, maybe have that child away from home for the first time and you never know when they're going to come up with that bad tooth or sore mouth. Well, you're looking at a phone book, there's over 70 dentists to choose from. How do you know which one to choose? Well, that's easy. Pick Kelly Hendricks DDS. Kelly's been in business for over 30 years, and hey, he's just like the rest of us.
I put my pants on, one leg at a time.
Once again, when trying to find that dentist that's going to be just right for you, pick Kelly Hendricks DDS. They're located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C. Phone number 620-225-6555. He doesn't use hands when doing a push-up. He uses his tongue. He eats salad with a spoon. He once parallel parked a locomotive. Mr. G's may not be the biggest liquor store in town, but it is the most entertaining. For all your liquor, wine, and spirits needs, it's Mr. G's.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against monsters in the closet and grass so tall it swallows small children. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Learn more at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
It can be tough to find a good diesel mechanic. So why not trust the professionally trained mechanics at Lewis Ford? We are a full-service diesel facility and can work on any truck up to an F550. Plus, we make it affordable to get the work done. Take advantage of our oil change special where you can get 4 diesel oil changes for just $219.95. Schedule your diesel service today at Lewis Ford of Dodge City. Now open Saturdays from 9 until 4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Lewis Ford pregame show here on 1550 AM. The Sports Sound. Lewis Ford, located at 200 Military. Looking for a new car. Maybe that kid's been exceptional in school and you want to get him a nice Christmas gift. Well, you go ahead and you stop down at Lewis Ford and let him put you in a ride you can drive with pride. Phone number 227-3673. Let's take a look at how these two teams stack up so far head-to-head on paper. Conks come in with a record of 5-3 overall, 3-2 in conference play. Meanwhile, Garden City comes in. They are 7-2 overall, 3-2 in conference play. Both teams averaging 84 points a game. Garden City giving up just 73. They're plus 12 in the scoring margin. Meanwhile, the Conks are a plus 8 scoring margin, giving up 76. Field goal shooting 44-51, advantage Garden. Three-point shooting 39-29, advantage Garden. Free throw shooting no, 64-62, advantage Conks. Rebounding average 48 boards a game for the Conks, 42 for the Busters. Conks at a plus 4, Garden City at a plus 11 assists per game. Garden City dishing it out 17 times, Conks just 14. Turnovers per game, Garden City at 11 turnovers, Conks at 18. Steals, Conks one better there, 9 a game to 8 for the Busters. And blocks, Garden City averaging 8 blocks a game and 4 for the Conquistadors. We'll take a quick break for the national anthem. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
He once deep-fried a turkey with nothing but a Zippo and a pork rind. He put the wah in shooby-doo-wah. That's right. Mr. G's Liquor Store may not be the biggest in town, but it is the most entertaining. For all your liquor, wine, and spirits needs, it's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against skinned knees and sibling supervillains that won't share. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local Shelter Insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Mr. G's Liquor for all your beer, wine, and liquor needs. It's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend. First up for the Busters, starting at point guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Washington, D.C., averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds a game, number 2, Pierre Johnson. Starting at another guard, a 6-foot freshman from Dallas, Texas, averaging 14 points, 4 assists per game, number 10, Richard Cruikshank. Starting at one forward, a 6'8" sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida, averaging 10.7 boards a game, number 23, Elvis Harvey. Starting at a wing, a 6'5" sophomore from Paulsboro, New Jersey, averaging 10 points a game, Theo Holloway. And starting at the other forward, a 6'8" freshman from Passaic, New Jersey, averaging 12 points, 10 boards a game, number 1, Jameer Thomas. Head coach Brady Trinkle, assistant coaches Ivan Leal and Patrick Nee. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Conquistadors. Starting at point guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Tallahassee, Florida, averaging 14 points, 5 boards a game, number 10, Tajay Anderson. Starting at another guard, a 6'2" freshman from Evansville, Indiana, averaging 5 points a game, number 25, Tamaje Blackwell. Starting at one forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, averaging 10 points, 5 boards a game, number 12, Marquise McCray. Also starting at forward, a 6'8" freshman from Beaumont, Texas, averaging 4 points, 5 boards a game, number 21, Kevin Howard. And starting at guard, a 6'3" freshman from Owensboro, Kentucky, Ishawn Murphy. And a tip will be controlled by the Busters. First up, going to handle the point will be Pierre Johnson. He'll work it over left side, find it to Cruikshank. Now they go to Holloway. Holloway working against Blackwell, pulls up at the free throw line. Shot up too hard, rebound pulled down by Howard. And the Conks get a stop on their first possession. Ishawn Murphy with it, little floater runner, up and good. Ishawn Murphy with it, his first 2 in the Conks. Get on the board, 2-0. Conks in their home white uniform, gold numbers, purple trim, Garden City in their charcoal uniform. Black numbers with gold trim. Work it over. Now they go down inside, working against a big feller, Jameer Thomas. His shot's gonna be short, rebound gonna be pulled down by McCray. Anderson now bringing it up here right side. Tajay looking underneath, waits for the screen by Howard. Now he'll flip back, get it off to Howard. He'll put up the 3, too hard. Rebound pulled down by the Busters. Bringing it up, it's Holloway. Goes left side, gets it to Johnson, nothing there. Back to Holloway, drives, little 8-footer, rolls off the side, no good. Conks right back the other way. Ishawn Murphy, stop, pop. That's going to be too hard. Rebound, Garden City. Conks up 2-0. Minute and a half gone by here in the first. Damon Post, Cole Trent.
A little bit of Bernie action later on today.
A little bit what?
A little bit of Bernie action later on today.
Oh, yeah? Bernie?
Yeah, we're switching
you're switching it up today. I was thinking Bernie.
What?
Feel the burn, man.
Oh, feel the burn.
Bernie Sanders. He's like, what? Set the throw it in is going to be Cruikshank. He'll go out up top, find Holloway. Conks staying in it man-to-man. Now they go down to Elvis Harvey. And he's going to get fouled. And that's going to go against Marquise McCray. That'll be his first.
McCray not too happy about that one from the looks on his face, but
McCray, he's got a tough assignment, giving up about 6 inches there to Thomas. Garden City will throw it into the backcourt. Bringing it up will be Pierre Johnson. Thomas goes in at the free throw line. Howard on him. Ball knocked away. Conks force the first turnover of the ball game. Here comes Anderson with the basketball. Tajay now will swing it out. Set up from the top. Conks going with a fairly small lineup. It's a much taller Busters, and we got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Theo Holloway. That'll be his first. Getting set to check in is going to be Jeff O'Cherry, along with Kendall Hampton. Ishant gets it in to Howard. Howard now will go back up to Anderson. Tajay with it up top. Gives off to Blackwell. He'll launch the three from the side. That's going to be no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Cruikshank. He'll go up ahead. Pierre Johnson with it. He drives in, and Ishant going to get a blocking foul. Ishant picks up his first. Cox, original 5, still on the floor. Lob pass inside. They get it down to Oatree, and he's just going to turn and burn and get the flush, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, Oatree right there actually caught the ball over Howard's head right there. A little amusement.
Now here's Howard back the other way. Gets his shot blocked by Oatree. And Oatree, the big fella, running the floor. He wants another slam, and he may be going to get it, but no, he loses the handle, and now he's going to pick up the foul. So Jeff O'Cherry, excuse me. It's O'Cherry. Nothing tastes better in the morning than a good bowl of oats and some cherries in it. O'Cherry.
That one's an all-time low for you, I think, there, David.
Ishant Murphy with it now, gives off to Howard. Howard going to dish it up top to Tajay Anderson. And the Buster defense being stingy, almost 3.5 minutes gone by and just 2 points for both teams. Now Blackwell with it, tries to go baseline. Working down against Harvey. Kicks it off to Howard, jumper baseline. Harvey hits the floor, ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Conquistadors.
Yeah, and David, on that note, that yes, the Bronx Busters seem to have a little bit bigger cats out there on the court right now. It seems like we got cats like Blackwell that are going pretty well with the ball handling and speed. It seems like we almost got a little bit more agility on the Conquistador side.
I think that's what Coach Tucker was going for. Was maybe try to use the speed. Now Anderson will go in, kick it out to Howard. He'll go right side, and Howard just can't find the bucket here in the early going. 4 minutes has gone by here in the first half, and we're tied at 2. Johnson now will slow it up, take it over right side. Going to hand off to Cruikshank. He's going to stop and pop the three. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Elvis Harvey, and he's going to get whistled for the travel. And Coach Trinkle, as you guys saw, I was talking to him for quite a while there before the game. Told me how calm he was, and he goes, you watch, I'll sit most of the night. I don't think he's sat since we started.
I mean, I think it's as a coach, you want to be confident enough to be like, I don't need to stand for the night. But the Highway 50 rivalry.
That's right, man.
Up on your feet.
Blackwell with it. Dish off to Murphy. Murphy now stops, pops, puts up the jumper, and Ishant Murphy has all 4 of the Conquistador points, and the Conks up 4-2. Cruikshank now working against Anderson. He'll dish off, go right side to Johnson. Here comes the screen set up top by O'Cherry. As Johnson now going to dribble down. Murphy gets him cut off. Now they kick it back. Johnson wanting to take it inside. Now he's going to stop, pull up the jumper. Shot no good. McCray can't get the rebound. Here comes the big fella, Frills. Gets off to Murphy. 3 up. Good. Nice Sean Murphy with all 7 of the Conquistador points.
What is it?
Control M.
Control M.
There you go. Conks up 7-2 here in the early going.
And now we got a whistle, and I think that's going to go against Jairus Frills. That'll be his first. Checking back in is going to be Jameer Thomas.
I thought that went against O'Cherry. The
Nope.
way O'Cherry was reacting to it.
Bruce Hodges will check in. Ishawn Murphy will check out. Cruikshank will get it in. Holloway, a little floater, no good. Thomas goes back up for the rebound, and he's going to get hammered. He'll shoot two. And free throws have been a bugaboo for the Busters here in the early going. Shooting just 62% as a team. Thomas at 64. Big fella, freshman 6'8" from New Jersey. First one bangs off the front of the rim, no good. Jairus Frills will check out. Lazarus Williams will check in.
It seemed just like, as you've pointed out, starting five are on the court, we've kind of had a little bit of a shuffle.
It's usually what happens. Whenever I say something, it just comes out that it goes totally the opposite. Like right away as Thomas nails the first one.
Same thing was happening to me last time. Every time I gave someone credit, it seems like they got a foul.
Either that or they turned it over.
Yeah.
Pass inside, Williams with it up at the free throw line. He's being guarded by O'Cherry, and O'Cherry going to pick up his second.
I was really worried that maybe Lawrence was going to pick up his right there, but kind of a close call.
O'Cherry, 6'11" freshman from the Bronx, New York. Checking in now is going to be Octavius Meadows, as O'Cherry is going to have a seat. So Anderson will run the point up top. Conks up 7-3 here in the early going. Anderson with it. Thought about the step back jumper, then pulled it back in. Hodges now with it right side. Hunter Davis on the floor. Lazarus Williams.
Oh my.
Comes into the ball game, and Williams gets his first bucket, and the Conks back up by 7. 10-3.
Williams showing everyone that he can shoot that three-pointer too.
Lazarus looks like he'd be a good fullback. Here's a pass inside to Thomas, and Hunter Davis going to get whistled for the foul. So it'll be Buster Ball underneath their own bucket. You all right there, Sparky?
Yeah, I don't know. I got a little something caught in my throat there.
Yeah, going to inbound pass. Octavius Meadow comes free. The Conks lose him, and he gets the easy bucket. Tamaje Blackwell now is going to have his pass stolen away. Here comes Holloway back the other way. Off the Cruikshank layup, good.
Ball game's picking up speed a little bit here, turning into a kind of a track meet. Nope, never mind. He's going to slow it down here. Number 23.
Hodges with the ball here in front of the Garden City bench. Davis will set the screen up top. Bruce will float into the lane. Give it off to Hunter Davis. Wanted the foul, no whistle. And here comes the Busters' chance to tie it up with the three right here, and they do. It's coming into the ball game is Kendall Hampton. And we got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one with him. You listen to the Conk Radio Network.
Most people think they can get a cheaper oil change somewhere else. But at Lewis Ford, our oil changes are both professional and affordable. With our oil change 4-pack, you get 4 conventional oil changes for just $69.99. That's just $17.50 an oil change. Then you'll have the peace of mind knowing that your car or SUV is being taken care of by a factory-trained employee at a price you can afford. Schedule your oil change today at Lewis Ford of Dodge City and mention the oil change 4-pack. Lewis Ford, open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
Welcome back. Conks will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Garden City on a 7-0 run here. Tied up at 10 now. 13 minutes to go. First half. Damon Post, Cole Trent, and Cameron Burney going to sit in with us. Tajay Anderson with it. Baseline kicks back out to Williams. Another three. Left that one short. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Meadows. And here come the Busters right back the other way. Cruikshank with it out up top. Working against Anderson. Now they go right side. Holloway pulls up just beyond the elbow. Jumper going to be no good. Hunter Davis will clear for the Conquistadors. Hodges now to set up the offense. Stop, pop, three. That way off the mark. And everybody getting into the action as Jameer Thomas just laid Hodges out. No foul called, and now we got a whistle and a foul. And Dayton McGordy going to pick up the foul underneath. Sinegar, along with Justice Dixon, will check into the ball game for the Conquistadors. As Lazarus Williams and Hodges will come out. Pass out up top. He'll get it to Hampton. He'll hand off to Holloway. Swing it right side to get it to Cruikshank. Back to Holloway. He's going to go baseline. Up and under. Whoop-de-doo. Shot no good. And then we had Jameer Thomas hanging on the rim. That's going to be, I'd say they're going to call a technical. Going to be a technical foul.
Not the way you want to start off your game.
No. So let's see. They're not going to allow the basket. It's going to be a technical. Tajay Anderson. Go to the line 80%.
It looks like your boy out there is trying to plead the case a little bit.
Coach Trinkle. And Tajay shooting woes continue. He missed the free throw. So Dixon will bring it down for the Conks. Just under 12 minutes to go. We're tied at 10. And here's the pass. We got a whistle and a foul. And that is going to go against Kendall Hampton. Checking in is going to be Thad Middleton along with Pierre Johnson. So you got McGordy, Sinegar, Anderson, and Davis on the floor along with Dixon for the Conks.
I think they're finally going to be calling number 11 for the Garden City for that foul.
It's going to be Thad.
I think Hunter Davis has been searching for that one for a little bit now.
Sean Murphy getting set to check in for the Conks. They'll work it in. Nothing comes open underneath. Anderson will stop, pop the three. Shot no good. Davis with the rebound. Back to McGordy. He'll step in. Can't get a shot off. Davis going to lose the ball underneath. Turnover, Conquistadors.
Kind of a risky pass, Dayton. Kind of bounced past through traffic, but.
Now Thad Middleton gets blocked by Sinegar underneath. And here come the Conks running. McGordy, he gets it blocked at the other end. And the Busters coming right back. They kick it over right side, up and under. That shot no good. Rebound Dixon up ahead to Hunter Davis. Hunter Davis slamming it home. Hunter Davis going top shelf. And the Conks back up by 2.
So far looking like a very high momentum game.
12-10, Conks up on top. 10:45 to go in the first half. They work it down, get it to Jameer Thomas, and we're going to have a block underneath. That's going to go against Davis, I think. And that's going to be number 3 on him. 17 fouls on the Conks, 5 on the Busters. Sean Murphy will check in. Kevin Howard also getting set to check in.
Looks at the scores table like Davis actually is only at 2, not 3.
Oh, did I say 3?
Yeah, you said 3. I don't know if you look at it because name confused.
No, I got 2 right there. Maybe I was looking at his number. I don't know. Jameer Thomas will go to line. He's 1 for 2. Now make it 1 out of 3. Sean Murphy with the board, and the Conks with 10.5 to go in the first half find themselves up 12-10. McGordy with the basketball. They'll look for Howard. Now he'll flash through. Howard now going to step. Now he's going to attack the basket. Get the shot up. No good. Rebound pulled by Thad Middleton.
There's a lot of emphasis on the A sound in that one.
Busters with the basketball. Pierre Johnson with it. He'll dribble off the screen, take it into the paint. Little runner crawls off the side. His own putback is good, though. We're tied back up at 12. Dixon with the basketball.
Oh, that was you? I thought we just crumbled.
Murphy now off to Dixon. Back to Murphy. Long three. Shot no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Conks. Cruikshank will check in along with Kendall Hampton, and that's going to be the media timeout. We'll take a break. We're tied at 12. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
Hey, Bill, getting quite a pile of trash in your backyard there.
Yep.
Thinking you maybe ought to do something about it?
Yep.
Would you like me to put you in contact with a locally owned and top quality rated trash removal service?
Yep.
Well, let me put you in contact with my boys at B&E Waste Systems. They're located right here in Dodge City. They take care of a commercial, residential, rural, and regular service routes or one-time pickups. Does that sound okay for you, Bill?
Yep.
Well, give them a call today, 620-225-6580.
Thank you.
Hey, Bill, you ever been to a chiropractor?
No, I haven't, but I did have someone stand on my back. They stayed at the Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Well, that's no good. Let me put you in contact with a real chiropractor. Dr. Jason Joy, located at 900 West Frontview, Suite 101. He specializes in sports medicine, acupuncture, soft tissue, and rock tape. You know what rock tape is, Bill?
Nope.
I'll have Dr. Joy tell you all about it. Give him a call today at 620-225-8677.
Welcome back. Tied at 12. Garden City will have the basketball coming out of the media timeout. On the floor, you got Dixon, along with McGordy, Howard, Senegar, and Ishawn Murphy. Cruikshank now will work it down inside. Now they kick it back out. Jameer Thomas dribbles over, takes it in. He's going to hit the floor and count the bucket.
Yeah, I think that one's going on Howard right now. And I think that was just a bad decision of a play to try to attack on it after letting it get by him.
Actually, it's going to be Senegar that's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, I thought Howard kind of had a position behind him. That was what brought him back down, but they have a better view than I do. I'm sure they do.
Thomas, 1 for 3 from the line. Chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Can't get it. And here comes Hodges with it. He'll go to Blackwell. Blackwell going to take the three from the corner. That shot no good. Rebound pulled down by the Busters, and they're looking to run. They got Thomas out in front. They'll get it to the big fella. He'll go to work on Howard. Put up the jumper. Shot no good. Senegar with the rebound, and here come the Conks. As Anderson will stop pop. That shot off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Garden City, and the Conks just one and done at the other end. Cruikshank with it. Lob pass inside. Senegar's almost going to save it in. He does, and right to Hodges. Hodges running the floors. Going to lose the basketball at the other end. And here comes the Busters back the other way. They go right side with it. Elvis Harvey spinning inside. Oh! No good. Garden up by 2. 14-12, 8:30 to go, first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the award-winning, always entertaining B&E Waste Systems halftime report. Another shot by the Conquistadors, and Coach Tucker is not happy right now.
Yeah, it seemed like Coach Tucker was going through his line, saying, okay, who am I putting in right now?
Now Garden City will work it down on the blocks. Backing in, now up and under. Pierre Johnson, shot no good. Jameer Thomas, his putback no good as he hits the floor. Here come Hodges now, pushing it up. Bruce will get it down to Blackwell in the corner. Back to Bruce. He'll stutter step, take it in. He's going to get fouled. Foul will go against Crookshank. Checking in, it's going to be Octavius Meadows. Jameer Thomas will have a seat. So Anderson had triggered in for the Conquistadors. Blackwell comes through. Now Hodges out on the edge. Conks get it back to Blackwell, over to Anderson with it. Right side, he's going to penetrate baseline. Nothing there. Sinegar now drives in, gets his shot blocked. McCray snatches it out of midair, and the Conks with 8 on the shot clock. Hodges long three, follows his own shot, gets it underneath the Blackwell reverse layup, good. Tamaje Blackwell knew that if he went right side, it was going to get blocked, and he ties the ball game.
Blackwell overall looking really solid in tonight's game thus far with his movement and with his ball handling.
Now they work it down inside to Harvey. Little give and go to Octavius Meadows, and he's going to get the bucket and the foul.
And again, I think we're seeing kind of Conquistadors fouling at points where, you know, they should have defended it before it got to that point.
Yeah, one of those, if you're gonna foul him, you foul him hard and don't let him get it up in the air. Sinegar will check out with 2 fouls. Howard will check back in. So you got Howard, McCray, Anderson, Blackwell, and Hodges on the floor for the Conquistadors. Free throw up and good by Meadows.
Seems to be almost a revolving door at this point. It seems like coach is kind of switching people in and out as time goes along.
Hodges now working inside. Nice no-look pass to Howard, slicing through the lane. And the Conks trail by 1, 17-16. 6:50 to go. So Johnson will wave everybody off right side. He wants a little one-on-one. Howard comes over, weak side help. Now they find inside, and Howard gets the block. Can't get the second one as Elvis is in the building for the first time. He's got his first 2. Lead back to 3, 19-16. They go to Blackwell. He'll take the 3. That's up and good. Tamaje Blackwell with 5, and the Conks have tied it up at 19. Busters with the basketball. Johnson with it, working on Howard. He'll slide over, kick it right corner there. Tanner Smith into the ball game. His shot off the mark. Rebound pulled down by the Conks. Crossover dribble. Hodges with it, gets hung on. Tried to get it to Howard, and they lose it out of bounds. It's turnover. Conks doing a much better job of not turning it over here in the early going.
Yeah, Conquistadors they're playing pretty quickly. I feel like almost if they could slow it down a little bit and get a little bit more calculated plays instead of letting it turn into a track meet, what it seems like every 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think the Busters are wanting to run, and the Conks, if you got a team that wants to run and you get a missed shot and then you want to run, and it's the Stockholm syndrome. Somebody else is doing it, you want to do it too. Pierre Johnson with the basketball, reset from the right wing, going to get called for the carry. So both teams I have unofficially with 4 turnovers. Conks with the basketball. We're tied at 19, 5:30 to go. Dixon with the basketball. Tried to penetrate in, dribbles it back out. Comes off the screen, set by McCray, and Justice with the up and under. Gets his first 2. And whoop-de-doo, how do you do?
Justice not being the biggest guy out on the court, but definitely probably one of the quickest.
Smith with the ball. Now they'll swing it around. Holloway back in the game for the Busters. He's got the ball right now, and he's going to get called for the little bunny stop. That's going to be 5 turnovers. 21-19, Conks back on top. Garden City is led by as many as 3. Dodge is led by as many as 7. Dixon with it, going to get a shot block, and coming over from the top is Kendall Hampton, and he'll miss the layup, but right there's Holloway for the putback.
You know, it's good to see that they didn't go for the foul since they let him get so far through, but someone should have stopped to try to recover the rebound at least.
Dixon with the ball will go to Blackwell. Blackwell now, bounce pass down into Howard. That pass going to be turned over. 5 turnovers now for the Conks, tied at 21. Busters with the basketball with it right side. Theo Holloway finds Johnson in the lane. Little floater, no good. Johnson gets it back. That put back, no good. Finally, Howard will clear it for the Conquistadors. And both teams just battling on the boards. Tajay Anderson now with the 3. That's shot up and good. Anderson. Hopefully maybe get him untracked, as he has been in somewhat of a shooting slump. Still averaging 14 a game. 24-21. Pierre Johnson going in, going to lose a handle on it. Turnover Busters. Here comes Blackwell back the other way. And Tamaje probably would have been better off just holding that one. And now he's going to do the Cardinal sin and get the frustration foul at the other end.
Yeah, I think Blackwell, again, I think he's going too fast. I think they had a Ronk Buster kind of get a hand on the ball, and I think probably the best thing probably would have been to do is just try to pass it back to a teammate not too far behind him to try to get turn that into 2.
It's just what you learn in kindergarten, Cole. You got to learn to share.
I never learned to share. That's why I wrestled.
So Theo Holloway at the line. First free throw up and good. Holloway shooting 61% for the season from the charity stripe. Cruikshank back into the ball game. Second free throw for Holloway on the way, and it's good. Holloway now with 4. Dixon with the basketball, goes to Blackwell. Blackwell looking inside, nothing there. Now Tamaje will penetrate down, little floater, make it too hard, but McCray there for the putback. And Marquise with his first 2. Credit him with the rebound and the bucket. 3:15 to go. 26-23, Conks up by 3. Theo Holloway with it now at the free throw line. Little fadeaway jumper up and good. Holloway now with 6 in the ball game. And it's a 1-point lead for the Conks. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the half. Here Dixon with it now. Looking inside, will find Howard. Howard looks, passes off, gets it to Blackwell. That 3, too hard. Loose ball on the floor, going to be picked up by the Busters. With it far side is going to be Hampton. He'll drive all the way in and get the easy bucket. Hampton now with 5, and the Conks trail by 1.
I was about to say, Justice was going for the charge there. I almost thought he was going to get it, but.
Anderson with the basketball, puts up the 3, shot no good, rebound Jameer Thomas. And the Conks, they hit a couple of 3s, and now everybody's starting to pile them up. And Tamaje Blackwell reaching in, going to force the turnover. Back to Justice Dixon to Blackwell, lets it fly, short. Rebound pulled down by the Busters.
It seems like the Busters are going to slow it down just a little bit. Nope, they're going to take a timeout.
Going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. Conks trail by 1, 27-26, 2:06 to go. You listen to the Ronk Radio Network.
Jimmy John's, fresh baked, fresh chopped, fresh made. Now that's fresh. Subs so fast you'll freak. Subs your way, Jimmy's way, or any way. You name it, Jimmy will do it. Having a group event, office lunch, or last-minute meeting, call Jimmy's. No crowd too big, no hunger too great. Visit Jimmy John's and tell them to Jimmy up your sub. These sandwiches are approved by Mama's Super Seal. Have the Jimmy. The address is 1601 West Wyatt Earp, or give them a call at 620-371-6803. Open from 10 to 10. Have the Jimmy.
Hey, Bill, you're getting kind of a snaggletooth there.
Yep.
Do I need to put you in contact with a good dentist?
Nope, but I bet you're going to anyways.
You bet I am. Kelly Hendricks, the official dentist of the Sports Sound radio station, has been practicing family dentistry for over 30 years. You got a family, Bill?
Nope, not that I know of.
Well, give old Kelly a call today and set an appointment up for yourself at 620-225-6555. And they take care of the whole family, Bill, from infants to adults.
All right.
Welcome back. Busters with the basketball. We'll get down inside. There's going to be a turnover out of bounds, as that was Thad Middleton.
Yeah, Thad Middleton just kind of losing the ball there. I don't know. Maybe caught him off his own shoe, I think. I have no idea.
I think it come up a little harder than what they thought. Or he thought. Not they. 27-26. Hodges comes off the screen. Find Marquise going to turn it over. Up with it to Busters. And here comes Cruikshank. Misses the layup. Rebound put back by Holloway. Up and good.
And again, Conquistadors, that started off with a bad pass up down there into traffic, and then after having a bad pass, just came back and did a
made
foul.
A worse play.
I was going to say, then went ahead and fouled on a bad situation in general. Making bad situation worse is what we could probably say.
So Holloway a chance at the three-point play. 2 for 2 tonight. And he misses. Conks trailed by 3. It's their largest deficit. Get it off. Anderson with it right side. He'll take it in. Little floater gets partially blocked. Going to be pulled down by Holloway. He'll kick it off to Cruikshank. His jumper up. That's going to be no good. Rebound pulled down. Or that was Hampton with the missed jumper. Up ahead to Anderson. Conks with the basketball. Ishawn Murphy back into the ball game.
Conks slowing it down a little bit, trying to get something a little bit more set up here.
Anderson, little one-on-one, shot no good. Hodges with the rebound, put back, that's going to get blocked. And Bruce now will reset.
Anderson trying to find a spot out there beyond the arc.
Here's Ishawn Murphy going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line. And Ishawn has yet to shoot a free throw this year. Foul will go against Cruikshank.
I guess that could be really good or really bad.
Checking in is going to be Octavius Meadows. It's Murphy at the line. Good crowd here at the OSAC tonight.
It's the Highway 50 rivalry. How can you not be?
Got to get pumped up every time. Murphy's first free throw up and good. Ishawn now with 8.
And 100% free throw average.
100% so far on the season.
We shouldn't have said anything. He got another one.
Got them both. Murphy now with 9 of the Conks, 28 points. Shot clock is off, coming up on 20 seconds to go before halftime. They work it down, get it into Octavius Meadows. Pass almost stolen away. They'll go out to Pierre Johnson, and they'll reset from the top. Now down to 8, 7. Johnson going to work down to 5. Comes off the double screen. Will go down to Holloway, working against Murphy. 2, going to pull up, take the 3. Shot going to be no good at the buzzer. So we go in at halftime. Garden City on top of the Conks, 29-28. We'll be back with the B&E Waste Systems halftime extravaganza. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
He learned pig Latin from a pig.
Wyme, hovercraft, a, is way, off-way, eels way.
Which means my hovercraft is full of eels. Mr. G's may not be the biggest liquor store in town, but it is the most entertaining. For all your beer, wine, and liquor needs, it's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against monsters in the closet and grass so tall it swallows small children. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Learn more at shelterinsurance.com. Wear your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
It can be tough to find a good diesel mechanic. So why not trust the professionally trained mechanics at Lewis Ford? We are a full-service diesel facility and can work on any truck up to an F550. Plus, we make it affordable to get the work done. Take advantage of our oil change special where you can get 4 diesel oil changes for just $219.95. Schedule your diesel service today at Lewis Ford at Dodge City. Now open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
B&E Waste of Dodge City wants you to check out the competitive rates before you sign another contract. You deserve a locally owned choice. B&E serves Ford, Meade, Hodgman, and Edwards County. They offer commercial, residential, regular service routes, or one-time pickups. So let's get that shed cleaned out. No more excuses. Call B&E Waste Systems in Dodge City. The address is 2301 Central Ave, and the phone is 225-6580. Let B&E Waste be your very own trash provider.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at halftime. It's the B&E Waste Systems halftime report. B&E Waste Systems are locally owned and operated trash removal service in the Dodge City area. Whether you need weekly pickups, one-time drop-off, or multiple pickups during the week, get a hold of Larry and the boys down at B&E. Their phone number is 620-225-6580, or stop by and see them at 2301 Central Avenue. Give you some updates around the conference. Butler trails Independence 24-20. Allen County over trails Barton 30-24. Hutchison over Colby 45-24. Cloud 6-2 over Neosho. And no score from the KCK at Park JV going on. Conk women losing earlier tonight by 9. They put up a tough fight. Now let me look and see what we got as far as top 25 college basketball. And I do not have that set up on my phone. Uh-oh. Got college football, though. Don't forget, Conks are going to be at home Saturday. We'll be taking on the Butler Grizzlies. And then next Wednesday, a week from tonight, we'll be on the road. We will be at Barton County to take on the Barton County Cougars, and then we'll be back home to close out the conference season, taking on Cali, I think. But don't quote me on that because I don't have that right in front of me. So your score here at halftime, 29-28, Garden City on top. We'll step away. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
Hey, Bill, you ever been to a chiropractor?
No, I haven't. But I did have someone stand on my back. They stayed at the Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Well, that's no good. Let me put you in contact with a real chiropractor. Dr. Jason Joy, located at 900 West Frontview, Suite 101. He specializes in sports medicine, acupuncture, soft tissue, and rock tape. You know what rock tape is, Bill?
Nope.
We'll have Dr. Joy tell you all about it. Give him a call today at 620-225-8677.
Life's full of decisions, and one of the decisions you're going to have to make, do I still keep coming back to this hack dentist?
They're killing me, Whitey. They're killing me.
And with over 70 choices in the Yellow Pages, how do you know which dentist to pick? Well, that's easy. You pick Kelly Hendricks, DDS. Kelly's been in business for over 30 years, and he has comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. It's located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City, Kansas. Number 620-225-6555. Kelly Hendricks, the dentist, is just like us.
I put my pants on,
Thanks,
one leg at a time.
He goose hunts with a Red Ryder BB gun, and he's never shot his eye out. He likes things his way. You may say he's a diva, but he's coined the phrase, he's a Jiva. Mr. G's Liquor, for all your wine and liquor needs. It's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against skin knees and sibling supervillains that won't share. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
All right, we are back with the B&E Waste System halftime show. I am Cole. I'm going to go over the team stats for you guys really quickly. First off, Garden City. We are looking at 4 steals, 6 blocks, 9 turnovers, 5 assists, 30 total rebounds, 20 defensively, 10 offensively. The Garden City He's shooting for 32%, 32.4%. That is 12 out of 37 from his field goal. Three-point range at 20% with 1 out of 5. Free throw percentage at 50% with 4 out of 8. The Dodge City Conquistadors are looking at 4 steals, 4 blocks, 6 turnovers, 7 assists, 25 total rebounds, 18 defensively, 7 offensively. Conquistadors shooting 28.9%. That's 11 out of 38 field goal percentage. 22.2%, that's 4 out of 18 from the from beyond the arc. 66.7%, that's 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. And the halftime score is 29-28. We will be coming back here in just a moment. Damon Post will be doing player stats.
Most people think they can get a cheaper oil change somewhere else, but at Lewis Ford, our oil changes are both professional and affordable. With our oil change 4-pack, you get 4 conventional oil changes for just $69.99. That's just $17.50 an oil change. Then you'll have the peace of mind knowing that your car or SUV is being taken care of by a factory-trained employee at a price you can afford. Schedule your oil change today at Lewis Ford of Dodge City and mention the oil change 4-pack. Lewis Ford, open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
Do you need to clean out a garage or shed sometime soon? Need someone to come pick it up? Call B&E Waste Systems of Dodge City and they can help you out. They serve Ford, Hodgman, Meade, and Edwards counties and specialize in roll-off and construction containers. They even provide regular service routes and one-time pickups to residential, commercial, and rural clients. Contact B&E today at 225-6580 or swing by 2301 Central Avenue to experience just how competitive their prices really are. B&E Waste Systems, you deserve a locally owned choice.
Hey, Bill, you ever been to a chiropractor?
No, I haven't, but I did have someone stand on my back. They stayed at the Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Well, that's no good. Let me put you in contact with a real chiropractor. Dr. Jason Joy, located at 900 West Frontview, Suite 101. He specializes in sports medicine, acupuncture, soft tissue, and rock tape. You know what rock tape is, Bill?
Nope.
I'll have Dr. Joy tell you all about it. Give him a call today at 620-225-8677.
Jimmy John's, fresh baked, fresh chopped, fresh made. Now that's fresh. Subs so fast you'll freak. Subs your way, Jimmy's way, or anyway. You name it, Jimmy will do it. Having a group event, office lunch, or last-minute meeting, call Jimmy's. No crowd too big, no hunger too great. Visit Jimmy John's and tell them to Jimmy up your sub. These sandwiches are approved by Mama's Super Seal. Have the Jimmy. The address is 1601 West Wyatt Earp, or give them a call at 620-371-6803. Open from 10 to 10. Have the Jimmy.
Mom and Dad, maybe have that child away from home for the first time and never know when they're going to come up with that bad tooth or sore mouth. Well, you look in the phone book, there's over 70 dentists to choose from. How do you know which one to choose? Well, that's easy. Pick Kelly Hendricks DDS. Kelly's been in business for over 30 years, and hey, he's just like the rest of us.
I put my pants on, one leg at a time.
Once again, when trying to find that dentist that's going to be just right for you, pick Kelly Hendricks DDS. They're located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C. Phone number 620-225-6555.
Welcome back to the B&E Waste Systems halftime extravaganza, as Damon said. We're going to run through some personal stats. First off, leading scorer as Garden City is up on the Conks, 29-28 at half. Leading scorer is Theo Holloway. He's got 8 points to go along with 6 boards, 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the line, to go along with 1 assist and 1 steal. Leading rebounder is also Theo Holloway. Like I said, had 6 boards. Second is Thomas and Johnson, both of them bringing down 5. Thomas does have 2 blocks to go along with 3 points. Conks, their leading scorer, Eshawn Murphy, 9 points to go along with 1 board and 1 steal. 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the line in only 9 minutes of action. Leading rebounder for the Conks is going to be Kevin Howard, pulled down 6 boards, all of them on defense, as the Conks only grabbed 7 offensive boards to go along. He also had 3 blocks and 2 points, 1 of 6 from the field. Another notable 3 assists for Bruce Hodges, wasn't able to get a bucket in the first half, did bring down 3 boards as well. Also had 2 turnovers, only played 8 minutes of action. about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. You're listening to the Conch Radio Network.
He doesn't use hands when doing a push-up. He uses his tongue. He eats salad with a spoon. He once parallel parked a locomotive. Mr. G's may not be the biggest liquor store in town, but it is the most entertaining. For all your liquor, wine, and spirits needs, it's Mr. G's.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against monsters in the closet and grass so tall it swallows small children. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Learn more at shelterinsurance.com. Wear your shield. Wear your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
It can be tough to find a good diesel mechanic. So why not trust the professionally trained mechanics at Lewis Ford? We are a full-service diesel facility and can work on any truck up to an F550. Plus, we make it affordable to get the work done. Take advantage of our oil change special where you can get 4 diesel oil changes for just $219.95. Schedule your diesel service today at Lewis Ford at Dodge City. Now open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
He once deep-fried a turkey with nothing but a Zippo and a pork rind. He put the wah in shooby-doo-wah. That's right. Mr. G's liquor store may not be the biggest in town, but it is the most entertaining for all your liquor, wine, and spirits needs. It's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Lewis Ford, Kelly Hendricks, DDS, Mr. G's Liquor, Jimmy John's, Jason Putnam, Shelter Insurance, the B&E Waste Systems, Joy Chiropractic, and Dodge City Dental Care. Now sitting up in the second chair, Mr. Cameron Burney.
Yeah.
So you guys get more comfortable there doing the women's game and stuff, knowing the players? Get a little easier?
Oh, yeah. A lot easier now than it was the first or even the second or the third time. It's just every time gets easier, starting to figure them out more.
When we get done with the season, I'm going to let you guys listen to your last game you broadcast, and then I'm going to let you listen to the first game.
Oh, jeez. That'll be.
It's going to be Conch basketball to start the second half. They trail by 1, 29-28. Let's see. You're going to have Ishawn Murphy, Anderson, Howard, Jairus Frills, Tamaje Blackwell coming on the floor for the Conquistadors. Frills picking up, I think he had two fouls in the first half. Was that correct? Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
That's where I was missing the one. Anderson with it up top. He'll find Howard right wing at the free throw line. Frills laser going to be good. Count the bucket.
Nice find there from Howard to get it to Frills standing at the free throw line, and then I think Howard got held into the basket. Is that what?
That's going to go against Elvis Harvey. Conch inbounded. They lead it back by 1, 30-29. Bounce pass inside to Frills. Frills back in underneath. Dishes out to Howard. Howard, nothing there. Frills standing at the free throw line. Loving that shot all day, baby.
2 in a row. You got to like that. Feeling it here to start the second half, Frills is.
Jairus comes out and gets the Conch's first 4 points. They lead at 32-29. This 40 seconds have gone by here in the first. Basketball out up top is Elvis Harvey. He'll give off to Cruikshank. He'll drive all the way in, take it inside, shot no good. Pierre Thomas, rebound, put back good. Thomas now with 5 and a lead cut to 1. 32-31, Anderson with the basketball. Murphy comes around the corners, comes off the screen. Anderson will drive inside, get a shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Conquistadors. 17 on the shot clock.
Yeah. Got inside there, and he got up in the air, and I think he realized at that point that probably going to end up getting it blocked.
Conks will swing it around, out up top to Anderson. Blackwell now comes off the screen underneath. They find Murphy left alone. 3 up, too hard. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by the Busters. Here comes Holloway back the other way. Off the glass, no good. Running the floor was the big man, Frills. Thomas over his back. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Conks. That was more or less a scrum for that ball.
Yeah, that was just kind of whoever wanted it more at that point.
32-31, Conks up. Minute and a half gone by here in the second. Blackwell with the basketball. Kicks it out to Frills. Big fella feeling it. Not that time. Ball knocked out of bounds. Garden City got the rebound, but Holloway stepped on the baseline. Yep. It'll stay with the Conks.
Lucky break there for the Conks. They were able to. Howard was going after that one, but two Buster players beat him to it, but fought over it a little bit and ended up stepping on the baseline. Conks going to have it under their own basket.
Conks get it in. Frills with the basketball. Goes up top to Murphy. Murphy now coming around the corner. Going to have the ball stripped out of his hand. Up with it's Johnson. Crossover step. Layup no good. Rebound Holloway. Put back up and good. Holloway now in double digits with 10. And Garden City back on top 33-32. Get it over to Frills. Top of the key. Nothing there. Blackwell now will pull it out to Majay. Will set up the offense. Works right side to Anderson. He'll switch through, and Tajay will take the point. They go to Frills at the elbow. Jairus looking around, turning, thought about shooting it. Now finds Murphy coming around the corner. Aishang going to take the long 3. That shot way off the mark.
Kind of had to put that one up, though, as the shot clock was down to 3 or 4 when he got it at the top of the key, and just Conks ran out of time on that possession.
So Blackwell's going to take his seat. Conks now with Anderson, Hodges, Howard, Frills, and Murphy on the floor for the Conks. 32-33. Garden City on top by 1. They'll go to Thomas. Thomas working against Frills. Now coming around the corner is Elvis Harvey. His shot up. Frills got a piece of it. No good. Pierre Thomas, the big fella underneath, just blows everybody out of there. Gets the rebound. And it's a 3-point lead for the Busters.
I was just going to say, Busters really controlling the offensive glass here early in the second half.
Murphy with the basketball will swing it over to Anderson. That ball's going to get tapped out of bounds. Conks getting out rebounded 30-25 as Dayton McGordy will check into the ball game. Aishan Murphy will check out. Anderson to throw it in. They'll get it in to Frills. Tajay gets it right back. Stutter step, takes it down underneath. And it's going to go off of Anderson's foot.
He didn't like that call. I think he thought it got poked out. And
Hunter Davis down to the ball game.
Going to give Kevin Howard a break.
So Cruikshank with the basketball. Find Thomas. Thomas with it, top of the key, looking underneath. They find Holloway. Hodges on him. Shot up, no good. Rebound, no. Harvey gets his shot blocked by Davis. And I think Hunter's going to pick up his third. Yep.
Thought maybe he was going to get away with that one there. A little bit of a late call, but they always find you.
Talking to Hodges down underneath. So Harvey will go to the line, a 70% foul shooter. First one up is good. Harvey with his first point in the second half. He's got 3 for the ball game. And the Busters now with their largest lead of 4. Harvey with a chance to try to make it 5. And we got a lane violation. That's going to go against the Conquistadors.
Yeah, I think Tajay Anderson stepped in just a little bit too early. Tried to anticipate the shot and get in front of Holloway over there on the far side and just went a half a count too early.
Second one as Harvey makes him pay. He's got 4, and now it's a 5-point lead for Garden City.
Conks need a bucket here.
Hodges comes off the screen, takes it down inside, and he's going to get fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Nice move there by Bruce to get the half step and take it all the way.
Getting set to check in is going to be Kendall Hampton.
It's Cruikshank's third.
(37-32). First team foul on Garden City, or second team foul on Garden City. Conks with just 1. Hodges gets his first point of the ball game. Bruce averaging 12 points a game on the season.
Took him a while to get one in this one.
All the way to the second half.
Did only play 8 minutes in the first half.
Second one no good, and Hunter Davis going to pick up number 4. So Hunter Davis will check out. Checking in's going to be Kevin Howard.
Hunter's probably done for a while.
Maybe till about the 10 or 9 minute mark.
Yeah, I'd say at least.
Conks not really. You got Davis now. Conks forcing a turnover. Hodges back the other way, makes him pay. He's got 3 and the lead cut back to 2.
Conks running a little bit of a trap here.
Hampton with the ball, a give off to Johnson. Now give it back to Hampton as he'll try to throw it down inside. Or up top to Holloway, I should say. Ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to stay with the Busters. 18 on the shot clock. Johnson with it in the backcourt. Busters get it up to the front court. Thomas will set the screen to go right side. Holloway with the 3, rattles in and out. Big fella Frills up with it. Out ahead to Anderson, and Tajay turns it right back over. Here come the Busters back. Hampton thought about the 3 in the corner, nothing there. Thomas calling for it at the free throw line. Big fella wanted it, said, feed me, man, feed me.
Big guys work inside. They want rewarded for it.
Johnson with the basketball. Now they swing it around. They get it to Harvey. Harvey with Frills on him. Coming over was Kevin Howard to get the block. McGordy will come up with the loose ball out ahead. Jairus Frills back the other way. Gets the shot up and in. And the big fella got in foul trouble, and already here early on in the second half, he's got 6. Garden City with the basketball. Conks tied it up at 37. Now they go down underneath to Hampton. Reverse layup, good. Busters back on top. 39-37. Hodges, season opening, thought about stepping up and taking that 3, but he'll wisely pull it back out, come off the screen, reset from the right wing. Frills sets the screen at the free throw line. Bruce will drive all the way in. Left-handed layup, good.
Took him a while to get a bucket, but now he's starting to become more of a part of the offense.
Tied back up at 39. 5.5 minutes have gone by. Holloway splits the double team, gets off to Hampton, now to Thomas, goes inside. And let's see, we're going to call a blocking foul on Frills. And I don't know if I agree with that one.
Did they say he was in the arc? I thought he was set.
Jairus matted himself.
Yeah. It's his 3rd.
Senegar going to check in for the big fella, I think.
Yeah.
Because if you watch many of basketball games, you get that one foul and then boom, here comes that second one or third one. You get 2 of them, just seems right away.
Yep.
Now here's a ball, pass inside to Meadows. And Octavius with 7 off the bench. As I couldn't tell, I thought the Conks got a block on it, but it was a pass inside. Now an illegal screen out up top. And Senegar, that's his second illegal screen of the ball game.
That's his third foul of the ball game too. So now the Conks, some of their bench starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble here too.
41-39. As I said many a times, the guy setting the screen, it's almost the guy with the ball. If the guy setting the screen gets whistled for a foul, it's because they didn't let him set it up. Started moving a little too early. Here's a pass, Hampton with the three, right side. No, they're going to say two, had his foot on the line. Lead up to 4 now, 43-39. Hodges with the basketball. Senegar set the screen out up top. Conks with 4 team fouls, 2 on the Busters as Hodges goes in. He's going to lose the ball. Here come the Busters, 2-on-1, and McGordy coming back, tried to save it inbounds. And Dayton with a nice hustle play, because that was a sure easy 2 for the Busters as they had numbers.
Yeah, you like to see that chase down and poke it away, but not only that, I really like the fact after he poked it out, laid out for it into the Garden City Spirit squad as Bruce almost got a steal.
They did, because he bounced it off Pierre Johnson, Pierre Johnson.
Bruce starting to become a little more involved here in the second half.
Now set to check in is going to be J.J. Sneed, as Tajay Anderson will have a seat. Hodges to bring it into the front court. Crossover dribble, comes off the screen. Bruce drives inside, tried to throw it up there. O'Cherry with the rebound. And here comes Holloway, dribbles off to Hampton. He loses it for a minute, gets it back, goes inside against Howard. His shot up is going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by Senegar, and here comes the Conks back the other way. Justice Dixon getting set to check in for the Conks.
What did Coach call him one day, the red-headed wonder or something?
Yeah, Senegar, step back, jumper, shot no good. Rebound, Jameer Johnson up ahead, finds Holloway for the flush. And Theo Holloway with 12, and the Conks trail by 6. And I think we're going to have a timeout as soon as they cross. And we'll take a break. Conks trail 45-39, 12:25 to go. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against skin knees and sibling supervillains that won't share. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Conks will have the basketball. I got to go a little step down because I get too hot up
there. You get too excited.
Get too excited, man. Don't have the guys down in the truck running my volume output.
Not that fancy
Blackwell,
yet.
No, not near that fancy. Probably never will be. Dixon with the ball out up top. 12:20 to go. Conks trail by 6. Howard flashing up top. Dixon wanting to reset. 12 on the shot clock. Justice going to bring it around to the near side. Howard sets up top, gets it right at the elbow. Going to lose the ball. Blackwell's going to pick it up with 3. Tamaje at the buzzer. Got it to drop. Tamaje Blackwell leaning to his left, flying away from the bucket. Buries the long-range 3, and it's a 3-point game. So now here's a 3 by Holloway up top. That shot going to be no good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by the Busters. Busters now holding it out up top. They'll bring it back in, drive down, give it to Hampton. He'll launch the 3. That way off the mark. Now Conks right back the other way at the chance. To pull within one. J.J. Sneed with the basketball. We'll get it back to Dixon. Dixon with it out up top. Syndergaard's going to set the screen. He'll come around the corner. Now they'll take it high. Dixon can't get it to go. Count the bucket.
Goaltending.
As they got a goaltending there. As Dixon picks up his first field goal of the second half. 45-44. Conks within one. Garden City with the basketball. Lob pass underneath. Going to be blocked out of bounds. Tried to get it to O'Cherry. And Syndergaard coming over wisely bats it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Busters. 10:37 to go, 45-44. Johnson to trigger it in. And that time, they hammer Octavius Meadows.
Blackwell going to pick up the foul there, but you do like that. If you're going to foul him, don't let him have the opportunity for a three-point play. If you're going to foul him hard enough not to be able to get a basket.
So Octavius Meadows at the line, just a 56% foul shooter. And misses the first one, so odds are he should hit this one if he's 56%. And hits the second one. Conks trailed by 2, 46-44. Dixon with the basketball, dribble over right side, now behind the back. Justice dribbles down, gets it to Howard, free throw line, too hard. Rebound pulled down by the Busters, and the Conks just getting one and done.
Yeah, Busters really controlling the glass here in the second half. Did by +5 in the first half, but feel like it's more than that here in the second half.
Holloway with it, now back to Johnson up top, 13 on the shot clock. They'll swing it around, find Hampton left side. Now screen set up top by O'Cherry, off to Hampton, pull up, take the jumper right side, it's good. So Kendall Hampton with his 11th point of the ball game. And Ishawn Murphy with it right side. Back to Dixon. Syndergaard will set the screen out up top. Justice comes off of it, penetrates down, nothing there. Howard going to set the screen. Justice going to step back, take the three. Shot no good. Howard couldn't get the rebound as Theo Holloway reaches in and steals it away. Next stoppage in action will be the media timeout. 9:23 to go, 48-44. Johnson with it out up top. Gives off to Hampton. He'll work against Ishawn Murphy. Drive inside. We're going to have a whistle and a foul. It's going to be the 6th foul on the Conquistadors. They're going to get McCray on that one. Anderson and Hodges will check into the ball game. And that's going to be the media timeout. 48-44. Garden on top. 9:09 to go. You listen to the Conk Radio Network.
Most people think they can get a cheaper oil change somewhere else. But at Lewis Ford, our oil changes are both professional and affordable. With our oil change 4-pack, you get 4 conventional oil changes for just $69.99. That's just $17.50 an oil change. Then you'll have the peace of mind knowing that your car or SUV is being taken care of by a factory-trained employee at a price you can afford. Schedule your oil change today at Lewis Ford of Dodge City and mention the oil change 4-pack. Lewis Ford, open Saturdays from 9 until 4. Hey, Bill, getting quite a pile of trash in your backyard there.
Yep.
Thinking you maybe ought to do something about it?
Yep.
Would you like me to put you in contact with a locally owned and top quality rated trash removal service?
Yep.
Well, let me put you in contact with my boys at B&E Waste Systems. They're located right here in Dodge City. They take care of a commercial, residential, rural, and regular service routes or one-time pickups. Does that sound okay for you, Bill?
Yep.
Well, give them a call today, 620-225-6580.
Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 48-44, 9:09 to go. Good job there on running the volume control.
Hey, thanks. I actually got you close this time.
Yeah, you did. You got a little high there for a minute, though. Then you wisely toned it down.
Toned it down. Don't want to blow the people's ears out at home.
Cruikshank to throw it in. We'll go to Johnson up top, 20 on the shot clock. Cruikshank back with it. Now to Johnson. Johnson running the offense from the top. He'll come off the screen set by Thomas. He's going to roll. Now they're just waiting. Reverse layup. Going to be no good. Hodges will come up with a loose rebound. Bruce with it. Far side. Anderson setting up for the three. Tajay driving in. Couldn't get it to go.
Good defense there by the Busters.
Busters just controlling the defensive glass.
Very much so, for that matter. Conks in the first half only pulled down 7 offensive boards.
Johnson with it will give off to Holloway, working against Senegar. Now they want to clear out. Howard fronting Thomas. He'll step back, take the 15-footer. That shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Anderson. Tajay with it up ahead. McCray gonna stop, pop, left it short. Rebound Thomas. 48-44, 8 minutes to go in the ballgame. Conks trail. Possession arrow favors the Busters. Conks with 6 personal fouls. Busters with just 2. Holloway with it out up top. Will go to Cruikshank.
Down to 7 on the shot clock. See if they realize it.
Now here's Johnson driving down. And a late foul.
Gonna get Bruce.
Gonna get Hodges with it. Here comes Jairus Frills, the big fella, gonna set back in, probably gonna play the last 7:42 as Howard will check out. And Jairus really giving him that spark at the start of the second half.
Yeah, those 2 quick free throw line jumpers to pull him back close after Garden City went on a mini run.
Johnson, a 56% foul shooter, hits the first one. He's got his 3rd point of the ball game, averages 11 on the season. Johnson will have one more. Johnson from Washington, D.C.
That's a long ways to come to play in Garden City.
And the lead pushed back to 6, 50-44. Hodges with it right side. Frills will set the screen. Hodges now takes it down inside. Floater up and good.
Bruce quiet in the first half, starting to show himself here a little more in the second.
Already with 7. Now a little full court pressure being put on by the Conks. Garden City, it's it broke. Cruikshank will take the 15-footer up and good. Cruikshank now with just his 4th point. Hodges now will pull it out. Frills will set the screen. Bruce comes around the corner, gives off to Senegar. Nothing there. They find the big fella Frills, and we're going to have a foul on Thomas.
Nice move there by Jairus. The shot fake at the free throw line where he'd hit those 2 earlier. Got Thomas light on his feet and was able to get around him.
So Anderson to chuck it in for the Conks from the baseline. They get it to Senegar. And Jordan gets his first 2 of the ball game. Lead cut back to 4. Official had to
chase the ball down.
Yep, chase it down. Cruikshank with the basketball, working up against Hodges. Now Anderson will pick him up. They'll work back to Holloway, now back to Cruikshank. Swing it over, get it inside to Thomas. The big fella gonna spin, go down underneath. Shot no good, rebound poked out of Senegar's hand. And the Busters will get a new 30 with 6.5 to go in the ball game. They lead at 52-48. There's Johnson with it, goes over to Hampton. Nothing there, they'll pull it back out, 12 on the shot clock. Holloway gonna put up the 3, way off the mark. McCray clears it for the Conquistadors. Conks with a chance to cut it to 2 here. Senegar set the screen out up top. Frills comes up, he'll set the screen. Hodges takes it down, back to Frills, free throw line. Can't get that one to go, big fella fighting for it. Couldn't get the rebound, Holloway away with it.
I think he realized as soon as he let that one go, it was off, because as soon as he let it go, he took off straight for the rim and was almost able to pull it back down.
52-48, 5.5 minutes to go. Thomas with the basketball. Will work it down inside to Holloway. His fadeaway, good. Holloway with 14. Back to Anderson the other way. Shot up, no good. And Tajay is going to go to the line.
Let's see who they get it on here.
It's going to be Thomas. It's going to be his second.
Friels was standing open underneath the basket there on that one. He was waving his hands up and down. Big man started running the floor and wanted the ball. He just didn't. Weren't able to get it to him.
Big men always want the ball. Hunter Davis set, come back in. Anderson now with 4 points. Davis will come in. McCray will check out.
Got to think Davis is in now for the long haul.
Yeah, Senegar is going to check out.
Yeah.
5:20 to go.
Davis has 4 fouls, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Until the end, or till he fouls out, probably.
Anderson, second free throw, gets it to crawl down. He's got 5.
Conk's just kind of trading baskets at this point. It's been a 4-point game for quite a while.
Garden led at the half, 29-28. Johnson with it now. Will swing it over. Get it to Cruikshank. Back to Johnson, and Johnson will reset from the top. 15 on the shot clock. Now skip pass to Hampton, back to Johnson. He'll penetrate the lane, take it down, puts it off the glass, good. Johnson with 6, and it's 56-50. Under 5 minutes to go. Hodges with the basketball, waiting on the screen to get it out to Blackwell. Need the 3 in the corner. Tamaje Blackwell with his third 3 of the ball game, and he's got 11, and the Conks pull within 3. Busters just get it across midcourt. Conks almost coming up with a steal. Johnson with it right side. Gets it to Cruikshank. Nothing there. Back to Johnson. He'll drive in. Ball going to be kicked down to Hampton in the corner. He'll find back to Cruikshank. Thomas working in the lane. They can't get it to him. Big fella been in there. And there's a 3 by Octavius Meadows.
Off the glass at the buzzer of the shot clock.
And Thomas was in the lane for about 5 seconds. Hodges with it, going to pull up, take the jumper. That's going to be good. Hodges now with 9. And the lead cut back to 4, 59-55. Cruikshank with it, gets it across.
Once again, back to a 4-point ball game.
They get it now, work it over to Johnson. Johnson down inside to Meadows. Meadows goes up, that shot no good. Anderson with the rebound. Tajay bringing it up the floor, take it all the way in. Can't get it to go. Hunter Davis there, his shot no good, but he's going to the line, and that's going to be foul number 5.
Team foul number 5. I thought you meant.
Team foul number 5.
I thought you meant somebody fouled out. I was trying to figure out who for the Busters was close to that.
Hunter Davis on the season, just 52% from the foul line.
It'd be nice to have them both here, cut it to a 2-point game.
First one up and good. Hunter with his first point of the ball game, averaging 10 points on the season as O'Cherry comes into the ball game.
7-footer, or 6'11", sorry.
He's got shoes on. They got to add an inch. We'll let him have 7 foot.
He's 7 foot.
But everybody always tells stories, so he's probably actually 6'10". As Davis nails them both, and the lead cut to 2. Conks now with some full court pressure. Cruikshank with it, goes up to Johnson. Davis grabs him up top. Conks will drop back now and go into the zone. 2-3 zone. Here's a 3 by Hampton, up and good. Hampton now with 14 in the lead, back to 5. Blackwell takes it down. His shot's going to get blocked by O'Cherry, and O'Cherry's going to lose it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Conks.
He is tall. I mean, he stood there and Blackwell
did the right thing. Just hold your hands straight up.
Blackwell couldn't do anything other than just shoot into them as they get it in here.
Now go up top, get it to Hodges, now to Anderson. Anderson now driving inside, and he's going to get fouled. That's going to be foul number 6.
Which means next one, Conks are in the bonus shooting free throws.
That's going to go against O'Cherry.
His third.
2:49 to go, 62-57. Hodges gets the inbound pass. Come around the corner, they give it to Blackwell. Tamaje with it. Looking inside, nothing there. Hodges wants a screen up top by Frills. Hodges crossover dribble, they give it to Davis. Back to Blackwell, they're swinging around, 5 on the shot clock. Tamaje can't get it to go, or Tajay, excuse me.
3 rattled in and out, thought maybe it was gonna drop.
62-57.
Conks need a stop here.
Johnson going to pull it out and wait. 10 on the shot clock. Johnson with an open lane to the deal, and O'Cherry going to slam her home. And now the lead 7, largest deficit of the ballgame for the Conquistadors as we'll take a break. 64-57. You're listening to the Conch Radio Network.
Hey, Bill, you ever been to a chiropractor?
No, I haven't, but I did have someone stand on my back. They stayed at the Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Well, that's no good. Let me put you in contact with a real chiropractor. Dr. Jason Joy, located at 900 West Frontview, Suite 101. He specializes in sports medicine, acupuncture, soft tissue, and rock tape. You know what rock tape is, Bill?
Nope.
I'll have Dr. Joy tell you all about it. Give him a call today at 620-225-8677.
Jimmy John's, fresh baked, fresh chopped, fresh made. Now that's fresh. Subs so fast you'll freak. Subs your way, Jimmy's way, or any way. You name it, Jimmy will do it. Having a group event, office lunch, or last minute meeting, call Jimmy's. No crowd too big, no hunger too great. Visit Jimmy John's and tell them to Jimmy up your sub. These sandwiches are approved by Mama's Super Seal. Have the Jimmy. The address is 1601 West Wyatt Earp, or give them a call at 620-371-6803. Open from 10 to 10. Have the Jimmy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Conks trail by 7, their largest deficit of the ball game. 2:01 to go. Possession arrow favors the Busters. Conks with 3 timeouts left. Garden City with 5. Hodges comes off the screen, takes it down, drives in, and Bruce Hodges with 11. Lead cut to 5. They kick it up. Cruikshank with it now. Skip pass over, they get it to Hampton. What's that oohing about over there?
Thought Tajay was going to get to that one, got a couple of fingertips on it.
Johnson with it out up top. Minute 29 to go, 10 on the shot clock. Johnson's wants a little ISO. Waving everybody off, taking it down, high off the glass, no good. O'Cherry goes in, gets the ball. They said the big fella traveled. Him and Frills were battling underneath.
Yeah, thought maybe they were going to get him for an over-the-back foul there. Frills, they must have said Frills didn't have him boxed out.
Now the Conks need to get another score and another stop. They trail by 5. Hodges comes off the screen, takes it, they give it to Frills. Frills now dribbles down inside, finds Hunter Davis baseline. He can't do anything with it. And Blackwell's going to lose it out up top. Turnover for the Conks, running the floor, Holloway. And Anderson's going to get whistled for the foul.
Yep. Tajay tried to stop there and feet just came out from under him.
And Ishawn Murphy set to check into the ball game.
56 seconds to go, 5-point ball game.
61% from the line is Mr. Theo Holloway. First one up, goes off the back of the rim and then drops straight through. Blackwell will check out, Murphy will check in.
Still only a 2-possession game, makes this one and make it a 3-possession game.
So Holloway to shoot one more. 2-possession game. He misses it. Hodges wants the screen up top. Davis will set it. Now Hodges will come around, spin in the lane, and get it back to Frills. Back to Murphy. 3, shot no good. Hunter Davis couldn't get the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Busters. 38 seconds to go.
You go for a quick steal, and if you don't get it, do you foul?
You bet. Garden not that good from the foul line.
Yeah, still no foul. They gonna play it out?
Oh, they can. It's only 7-second differential. And here comes the steal up front. Hodges with it, taking it down. Count the bucket. And now it's still a 2-possession game with 20.9.
Maybe they do know what they're doing.
And a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one with him. You'll listen to the Conch Radio Network.
Hey, Bill, you're getting kind of a snaggletooth there.
Yep.
Do I need to put you in contact with a good dentist?
Nope, but I bet you're going to anyways.
You bet I am. Kelly Hendricks, the official dentist of the Sports Sound radio station, has been practicing family dentistry for over 30 years. You got a family, Bill?
Nope, not that I know of.
Well, give old Kelly a call today and set an appointment up for yourself at 620-225-6555. And they take care of the whole family, Bill, from infants to adults.
All right.
Welcome back. Garden City will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. 20.9 seconds to go. Busters up by 4. Still a 2-possession game.
Now, if you're the Conch, you really don't have
You got to get the steal.
Than...
You got to get. If you don't get the steal, you got to get the foul right away and put them at the line.
Yep.
As Garden City on the season, just 62% from the charity stripe.
Anybody on their team? You got any of the quick stats? Anybody on their team you don't want to foul?
You don't want to foul Crookshank. He's 83%. Everybody else, not good. Harvey at 70, and that's about it.
They bring in Tanner Smith off the bench to inbound.
And Holloway just missed his last one. And the Conchs get a foul, and that took 4.4 seconds.
Yep. They were face guarding, as you said, Crookshank. They didn't want him to get the ball, as now they're going to bring the big fella back in.
So O'Cherry will check in, as Holloway will go to the line. And it's still going to be a 2-possession game if he sinks them both.
Yeah.
It's just it's going to have to be threes.
Even if he makes one, it's still a 3 and a 2.
And he misses it, and here come the Conchs. Hodges pushing it down the floor, taking it inside, gets his shot blocked. No, they say he gets fouled.
I think they're going to get O'Cherry on that one, coming from behind, trying to chase down. And yes, they do. That's Big Man's 4th.
Big Man hadn't played very much, and he's got a lot of fouls.
Maybe that's why Big Man hasn't played very much.
Big Man like to hack.
Big Man want ball.
So Hodges now to shoot a pair. First free throw up and good. Hodges now with 14, all in the second half.
What is he from the line on the year? You got that?
From the line, Hodges 54%.
Needs this one.
Second free throw, left that one short. Rebound pulled down by the Busters, and we got a foul.
Looks like it's going to be Hampton going to the line.
And Hampton from the line, just 57% on the season. Conchs will need to get a 3 here.
Yeah.
As Frills and Davis getting set to check in.
Now it is 2 shots.
Yep.
Double bonus the rest of the way for the Busters. Be nice if he'd miss them both here.
McGordy getting set to check in. First one, no good. Conchs was still a shot.
Yeah.
So Davis and McGordy will check in. And the Conks want to take a timeout with 8.7. We'll take a break with them. You listen to the Conk Radio Network.
He learned Pig Latin from a pig.
Why may, hovercraft, hey, is way, off way, eels way.
Which means my hovercraft is full of eels. Mr. G's may not be the biggest liquor store in town, but it is the most entertaining. For all your beer, wine, and liquor needs, it's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against monsters in the closet and grass so tall it swallows small children. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Learn more at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
Turn it inside out so I can
Welcome back. Garden City at the free throw line. Kendall Hampton. Conks trail by 3. This to push it to 4. 8.7 seconds to go. And he got it. So now we got another full timeout. Let me give you some updates around the Jayhawk Conference as we'll check some scores for you. As I got them right here, Butler trails Independence 60-47. Allen County on top of Barton 60-57. Hutchison 80-57 over Colby. Neosho Cloud, it's 2-0, but I'm sure that's a different one. Seward 47-30 over Cali. And no score from the Coffeyville and Pratt basketball games.
If you're the Conks here, do you try to get a 3 or
you gotta
get a
get
4-point game, or do you try to go down, get a quick basket foul, and hope for a missed free throw?
It depends what's open. If you got to get 2 anyway.
Gotta say, you got to get a basket here.
You got to get, at least got to get the first one before you can get the second one.
Yeah. It's like Garden City going to run a little bit of full court pressure here. Going to face guard Hodges.
We're going to get it to Hodges. Hodges with Ishawn Murphy going to set up in the corner. Bruce will take it in, get it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Conks with 3.6, and that's probably going to do it.
See what they get here.
Hodges fading away, puts up the 3 with 2.1.
Got fouled on the 3. I thought maybe.
That's going to be Cruikshank with 2.1 seconds to go.
Well, there's still life.
It's Hodges now to go to the line to shoot 3.
Hey, never say die.
And Cruikshank picks up his 4th.
Gotta make them both. Or all 3 of, well, I guess it's 3.
Atlin's off. Oh, he got it to drop in. Hodges with 15. I thought he hit it too hard.
Yeah, that makes it 3.
Do you try to miss this 3rd one?
What
do you mean?
If he misses this one, yes.
It's a 3-point game. Try to get the rebound.
If he makes this one, no. You make the 3rd one, you foul, and then it's a 3-point game regardless. Now you miss it. Now you miss it hard off the front iron, kick it to Tajay in the corner, hit it, and we're going to overtime. In a perfect world.
2.1 seconds. That's 1001 and 1002. And Coach Tucker wants to take a timeout. Going to take one with him. You listen to the Conk Radio Network.
It can be tough to find a good diesel mechanic. So why not trust the professionally trained mechanics at Lewis Ford? We are a full-service diesel facility and can work on any truck up to an F550. Plus, we make it affordable to get the work done. Take advantage of our oil change special where you can get 4 diesel oil changes for just $219.95. Schedule your diesel service today at Lewis Ford of Dodge City. Now open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
B&E Waste of Dodge City wants you to check out the competitive rates before you sign another contract. You deserve a locally owned choice. B&E serves Ford, Meade, Hodgman, and Edwards County. They offer commercial, residential, regular service routes, or one-time pickups. So let's get that shed cleaned out. No more excuses. Call B&E Waste Systems in Dodge City. The address is 2301 Central Ave, and the phone is 225-6580. Let B&E Waste be your very own trash provider.
Welcome back. Hodges will have one more free throw. Conks trail by 3, 2.1 seconds to go.
Talking in the break there, you say you got to miss it. Do you tip it to Tajay here? Do you tip it to...
You go to ice, Sean, you try to tip it out. You got Hunter Davis and Howard there, and that's it. I told you he made it. Now the Conks got a foul right away.
They do.
With 1.5, and that's going to put O'Cherry at the free throw line, a 47% foul shooter.
I don't think Bruce could make that shot again, shooting it like that if he tried.
Nope.
Well,
so the Conks got a chance because O'Cherry's probably going to, you want him to miss the first one, make the second one.
Very much
and then
so.
that way you can get an inbound and call a timeout and get it at half court and catch and release.
No, Conks are out of timeouts. There's your miss on the first one. Now they're going to pull Hunter Davis, put in McGorthy. Got to get
McGorty, not McGorthy.
McGorthy. My bad. Hey, if that's the only mistake I made all night.
There you go, man. See, I have to watch when I say Washington because I usually go Washington. At the buzzer, good if it goes. Just left it short and wide. Garden City moves to 4-2. Conks move to 500 in conference. Garden goes to 8-2 overall. Conks move to 5-4 overall. Your final 66-64. We'll be back with the Joy Chiropractic postgame wrap-up show. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
Hey, Bill, you ever been to a chiropractor?
No, I haven't. But I did have someone stand on my back. They stayed at the Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Well, that's no good. Let me put you in contact with a real chiropractor. Dr. Jason Joy, located at 900 West Frontview, Suite 101. He specializes in sports medicine, acupuncture, soft tissue, and rock tape. You know what rock tape is, Bill?
Nope.
We'll have Dr. Joy tell you all about it. Give him a call today at 620-225-8677.
Life's full of decisions, and one of the decisions you're going to have to make, do I still keep coming back to this hack dentist?
They're killing me, Whitey. They're killing me.
And with over 70 choices in the yellow pages, how do you know which dentist to pick? Well, that's easy. You pick Kelly Hendricks, DDS. Kelly's been in business for over 30 years, and he has comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. It's located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City, Kansas. Number 620-225-6555. Kelly Hendricks, the dentist, is just like us.
I put my pants on, one leg at a time.
He goose hunts with a Red Ryder BB gun, and he's never shot his eye out. He likes things his way. You may say he's a diva, but he's coined the phrase, he's a Jiva. Mr. G's Liquor, for all your wine and liquor needs. It's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against skin knees and sibling supervillains that won't share. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
Most people think they can get a cheaper oil change somewhere else, But at Lewis Ford, our oil changes are both professional and affordable. With our oil change 4-pack, you get 4 conventional oil changes for just $69.99. That's just $17.50 an oil change. Then you'll have the peace of mind knowing that your car or SUV is being taken care of by a factory-trained employee at a price you can afford. Schedule your oil change today at Lewis Ford of Dodge City and mention the oil change 4-pack. Lewis Ford, open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
Do you need to clean out a garage or shed sometime soon? Need someone to come pick it up? Call B&E Waste Systems of Dodge City and they can help you out. They serve Ford, Hodgman, Meade, and Edwards counties and specialize in roll-off and construction containers. They even provide regular service routes and one-time pickups to residential, commercial, and rural clients. Contact B&E today at 225-6580 or swing by 2301 Central Avenue to experience just how competitive their prices really are. B&E Waste Systems, you deserve a locally owned choice.
Hey, Bill, you ever been to a chiropractor?
No, I haven't, but I did have someone stand on my back. They stayed at the Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Well, that's no good. Let me put you in contact with a real chiropractor. Dr. Jason Joy, located at 900 West Frontview, Suite 101. He specializes in sports medicine, acupuncture, soft tissue, and rock tape. You know what rock tape is, Bill?
Nope.
I'll have Dr. Joy tell you all about it. Give him a call today at 620-225-8677.
Jimmy John's, fresh baked, fresh chopped, fresh made. Now that's fresh. Subs so fast you'll freak. Subs your way, Jimmy's way, or any way. You name it, Jimmy will do it. Having a group event, office lunch, or last minute meeting. Call Jimmy's. No crowd too big, no hunger too great. Visit Jimmy John's and tell them to Jimmy up your sub. These sandwiches are approved by Mama's Super Seal. Have the Jimmy. The address is 1601 West Wyatt Earp, or give them a call at 620-371-6803. Open from 10 to 10. Have the Jimmy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your final, Garden City wins it by 2, 66-64. And it's the Joy Chiropractic postgame wrap-up show. Joy Chiropractic specializing in sports injuries, rock tape, deep tissue repair, acupuncture, deep body massage, you name it, they'll take care of it. Give them a call today at 225-8677. They're located at 900 West Frontview. First up for the team, Garden City goes 39% from the floor, 27% from beyond the arc, and 50% from the foul line. They end up with 8 steals, 10 block shots, 13 turnovers to go along with 14 assists, 50 total rebounds for the Busters, 33 defensive, 17 offensive. Conquistadors 35% from the floor, 24% from beyond the arc, 71% from the foul line. Conks with 7 steals, 6 block shots, just 12 turnovers for the Conquistadors to go along with 12 assists, and 43 total rebounds, 30 defensive, and 13 offensive. Points in the paint, Garden City 36-28 advantage. Points off turnovers 11-8 advantage, Garden City. Second chance points 17-10 advantage. Fast break points 6-2 advantage for Garden City, but the Conks bench scoring was 5 better there, 35-30. Largest lead of the ball game, Garden City led by 7 with 2:08 to go. Conks, their largest lead in the ball game was 7 as well. Now we'll take a look at some individual numbers. First up, leading scorer for the Garden City Bronc-Busters. You had Theo Holloway ends up with 15 points and 10 rebounds in the ball game. After him, or Kendall Hampton, 15 points and 4 rebounds in the ball game. Then Jameer Thomas, 7 points, 8 boards, 6 points and 8 boards for Pierre Johnson. And then 4 points for Kendall Hampton, 4 for Harvey and Cruikshank, also with 4. Leading assist person for the Busters, you had Johnson and Cruikshank each with 4. Now the Conquistador leading scorer, Bruce Hodges, 16. He goes 6 of 11 from the floor, 0 for 2 from the three-point line, 4 of 7 from the foul line, ends up with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, and 22 minutes of action. Then after him, Tamaje Blackwell with 11 points, just 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and 24 minutes of action. Then Ishawn Murphy, 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, and 1 steal, and 14 minutes of action for him. Jairus Frills with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 14 minutes is all for Jairus tonight. And then, let's see, Tajay Anderson, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, no steals, no blocks, 35 minutes of action for him. Hunter Davis, 4 points to go along with 6 boards. Justice Dixon, 4 points, 1 board, 2 assists for Justin tonight. Lazarus Williams with 3 points and nothing else. And then Jordan Sinegar with 2 points, 3 boards. Marquise McGray, 2 points and 5 boards with 1 turnover. Leading assist person tonight was Bruce Hodges. He ends up with 4 for the night. Leading rebounder for the Conks was Kevin Howard. He ends up with 8 boards tonight for him. And that's a look at your individual stats and team stats. We'll take a break, come back with your player of the game. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
Hey, Mom and Dad, maybe have that child away from home for the first time and you never know when they're going to come up with that bad tooth or sore mouth. Well, you're looking at phone, but there's over 70 dentists to choose from. How do you know which one to choose? Well, that's easy. Pick Kelly Hendricks DDS. Kelly's been in business for over 30 years, and hey, he's just like the rest of us.
I put my pants on, one leg at a time.
So once again, when trying to find that dentist that's going to be just right for you, pick Kelly Hendricks DDS. They're located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C. Phone number 620-225-6555.
He doesn't use hands when doing a push-up. He uses his tongue. He eats salad with a spoon. He once parallel parked a locomotive. Mr. G's may not be the biggest liquor store in town, but it is the most entertaining. For all your liquor, wine, and spirits needs, it's Mr. G's.
Welcome back. Kind of like that bump music there, do you?
Hey, sorry.
That's 3 times in a row, man.
Hey.
What's up with that? Cameron's up here. He's losing at the end of the game, folks.
You're trying to teach me how to save this and running down on time. 3, 2, 1. I just poke a button.
I know. Final 66-64. Conks moved to 5-4 in the season, 3-3 in conference play. Garden City moves to 8-2 and 4-2 in conference play. And it's time to pick our Dodge City Dental Care player of the game. Dodge City Dental Care, taking care of all your family dentistry needs. Stop by and see Dr. Cody or Dr. Williams today at 2300 North 14th, Suite 202. Give them a call, set up an appointment at 225-2650. They're the dentist to the stars of the Sportstown radio station. Player of the game, as we said, we got to go Bruce Hodges. He ends up 6 of 11 from the floor, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Ends up with 4 total rebounds, 16 points, just 1 personal foul, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, but he did get 3 steals in 22 minutes of action. So congratulations to Bruce Hodges for being our Dodge City Dental Care player of the game. Don't forget, folks, we're going to be back at home here Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock for the women's. Tip-off of the men's will be at 3 o'clock, be taking on the Butler County Grizzlies. And let's run you down some scores in the Jayhawk Conference as we get a little refresher here. And 68-60 Indy over Butler right now. Allen County over Barton, 65-64 with 57 seconds to go in that game. Hutchison knocks off Colby 89-60, and Seward on top of Cali with 10 minutes to go in that one, 58-35. We'll take a quick break, see if Coach Tucker comes out and visits with us. You're listening to the Conk Radio Network.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against monsters in the closet and grass so tall it swallows small children. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local Shelter Insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Learn more at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
It can be tough to find a good diesel mechanic. So why not trust the professionally trained mechanics at Lewis Ford? We are a full-service diesel facility and can work on any truck up to an F550. Plus, we make it affordable to get the work done. Take advantage of our oil change special where you can get 4 diesel oil changes for just $219.95. Schedule your diesel service today at Lewis Ford at Dodge City. Now open Saturdays from 9 until 4.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
He once deep-fried a turkey with nothing but a Zippo and a pork rind. He put the wah in shooby-doo-wah. That's right. Mr. G's Liquor Store may not be the biggest in town, but it is the most entertaining for all your liquor, wine, and spirits needs. It's Mr. G's. Stay squirrely, my friend.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against skin knees and sibling supervillains that won't share. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local shelter insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For a free insurance review, call Jason Putnam at 227-8054.
Welcome back to the Joy Chiropractic Postgame Wrap-Up Show. And, Coach, a hard-fought game all the way down. Both teams, I thought, defensively really just kind of put the clamps on everybody.
Well, it was a great ball game. It was a classic college basketball game, and we came out on the short end of the stick. We still only shot at 35%, and we got to shoot the ball better.
Right.
And that's the one thing we're not doing. We're getting good shots. We're not hitting them. We hold them to 38%.
Yeah.
27 from 3. Lose by 2 on our floor. Got to hit shots. Got to hit shots. It's amazing to me. I'm flat out amazed at how we can go on the road and teams shoot double us in free throws. Right. And then we come back home and they do the same thing. Yeah. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. And hey, we lost the ball game, not the officials. But I don't understand that. Yeah, they come in our building, they shoot 22 free throws, so we shoot 14. Somebody give me the justice in that. I don't understand that at all.
The only justice is on your team.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. We have 22 fouls called on us, right. 14 on them. Second half, it was 7-2.
Yeah.
Come on. There's a real problem there, and that needs to be corrected.
Yeah, and I thought rebounding-wise, they had some long, lanky guys, but I thought we did a pretty good job on the boards going after those 50-50 balls tonight. I mean,
we battled the boards with them. There's no doubt about that. We defended them. Bottom line, we had about 7 to 10 possessions in the ball game where we needed to finish plays to the rim and score, where we created things.
Right.
We were 0 for 10 on them. We didn't either finish a shot, we missed a shot, we missed 2 power shots around the rim, we missed 4 layups on the break, and then there was other situations. If we get those down, we win the ball game by double figures. And we created things defensively with our defense. We didn't finish it.
Yeah, and I thought defensively, your game plan was spot on tonight. I thought everybody played hard defensively. It's just like you said, it's just missing those shots that you got to make in those possessions. And, as a coach, hopefully that just kind of corrects itself, doesn't it?
Well, you just got to keep working. We're going to be back on the floor tomorrow afternoon, getting ready for Saturday night. And I encourage the fans to come back. We're going to keep playing hard. And it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And we just got to get ready for the next ball game. And hopefully these things will even itself out, and all of them. I'm talking about the foul situation. I'm talking about hitting shots, not hitting shots. Hopefully those things will equal itself out, and it'll go our way the next time. We just got to keep working. That's all I know.
All right, Coach. I tell you what, I think you're doing a heck of a job.
Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all.
Coach Tucker here with us on the Joy Chiropractic Postgame Wrap-Up Show. Well, that's going to do it for us, for Mr. Cameron Burney. Mr. Cole Trent doing the women's game. They lose a tough one here at home as well. Conks men lose another tough one. They'll try to correct everything against Butler on Saturday afternoon. So for Cameron, Bernie, Coltrane, I'm Damon Post. Enjoy what's left of your Wednesday evening. And remember, folks, there is a God, and he does have a sense of humor. Good night from the sack.